Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports. Welcome back to the channel and to a massive decision today. As you guys can see, I am currently in August 2021. Yes, because I was not getting any transfer offers in the last season. So when we finished off last time around, guys, we are now in the next season, but we get to join teams in here. So we still will have the first transfer window. We don't have to wait until September. We will be joining a squad. And you can see right here, the squad that we were with, Trabzon has to play against Benfica to qualify for the Europa League, or for the Champions League, actually. So good luck to them, because we are going to be leaving and we are looking to take some players with us. In today's video, you will be deciding where we go and which players we take with us. I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but I didn't put a poll in there. So there will be a poll for both of the things. We will have one poll for you going ahead and deciding which players to take with us, and another poll going ahead and deciding which team we should be joining. So there's a lot coming towards you guys. And I can tell you one thing, we have a couple of changes in potential. I guess that would be interesting to know for you guys. Orellano, exciting prospect he is. I think he had great potential, if I'm not mistaken. Sanchez sadly hasn't changed. And Mambimbi, the main man himself up here with the 75 rating, is approached by Bayern. So we have to be quick, we have to join our new team, and we have to sign him up immediately because his release clause is at 8 million and he's worth 13.5. So what is happening now is we have accepted 2 job offers. I have saved in those career modes, and now I will show to you which team that is going to be, or which teams that is going to be. Now, here we go. We have this starting lineup, and the players that you guys can vote for are going to be Mambimbi, Sanchez, Orellano. The other one, who did I like? Who else did I like? I guess that's 3 there. And we can put Genepo in there. Genepo as a number 4. And then, do I go Tronzen? I really enjoyed Tronzen. He is 26. You know what? I'm going to put in as number 5, Mier, because this guy's still very talented, 22 years old, very well balanced, could be a monster in the future. So those are going to be the 5 players that you guys get to vote for. Go ahead and do so in the description down below. That is going to be the second link. The first link is going to be the team voting. Let's go into it and let's check out which teams I am talking about here. So as we jump across and out of this career mode, you will realize that I have some jobs accepted. The first one is coming in from Sheffield. Yes, Sheffield has sent us an offer. They want us to be their coach, and I have accepted, and it is transfer deadline day as we join them. As you guys can see right here, we're on the 31st and on transfer deadline day with 26 million to spend, and it could be an exceptional transfer window. And we are obviously, with Sheffield, down in the Championship. This is not us in the Premier League. Sheffield actually has gone down. So we will have to take Sheffield back up into the Premier League. And I think that would be an exceptional job to take on. I didn't necessarily want to go to a big team already. I wanted to join a squad that is going to basically be a next step without being too far ahead of what we're trying to do. And I am interested in Sheffield. I do think that we could have a good season over here in the Championship. Now, here's one thing, though. Sheffield is a good squad, right? This squad could technically be a little bit too easy. I mean, the run in here could be a little bit too easy within the Championship. So I want you guys to be fully aware of that. We are joining a team that has 78 rated players, that has Brewster right here. We have Nketiah, so I would probably play Nketiah and Brewster up at striker. So we'd have to see what we do with Mambimbi if we do bring him with us. We have Sander Berge, who is an exceptionally talented midfielder on an 80 rating now. And then we have the rest of the squad just sat here and also on the bench. Some decent players that we can definitely use moving forward. A couple of very talented players in the name of Harry Wilson here as well. So that could be another player that we use, another former Liverpool player. So there are a couple of really good players in the squad, and it is in the Championship. So you have to be fully aware that we would probably be expected to gain promotion to the Premier League. So I don't necessarily know how I feel about this one. I personally really wanted to join Sheffield, but at the same time, I'm like thinking maybe it might be too easy and maybe you guys will not enjoy it. So instead of Sheffield, there is another option that I want to present to you guys. So this is option number 1. The second option is in a league where I've never done a career mode in before. So this would be the squad for Sheffield, but the other team is actually in Portugal. And by the way, I simmed multiple times throughout every single day to find good jobs. And it took me such a long time to find 2 decent jobs that actually would be interesting for us. Braga is the team. Now, this is different. This is at the top division of football in Portugal. This is the squad that finished off not as high as the other teams. And this is also at the same time a squad that is going to have a hard time in this season getting into those top 3 places. Because obviously in Portugal, there are some really big teams. And at this stage, the season is already 3 games in. Sporting, Porto, Benfica, those are going to be the massive squads in Portugal that we would have to try and overtake and try and win the league title. I would love to be the manager to give Braga that trophy over those teams. This would be more challenging. This would be tougher to do. And at the same time, we're also taking part in the Europa League. As you guys can see, Altach is the next opponent. They have already won the first game right there, 2-0. These are the playoff rounds, and we're trying to make our way into the Europa League, and it is looking quite decent at the moment. So as a next step, from going from Trabzon for qualifying into Champions League for the first time in a long time for that squad, we could move over one more step higher. Instead of the championship, we could be joining a team like Braga and basically getting ourselves into Europa League football and trying to dethrone the top 3 teams in Portugal. And that we would do with this squad right here. Now, this squad, I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this better than the Sheffield squad? I honestly don't know. I don't think so. Lucas Piazon was such a sick talent back in the day. Now he's 27 years old. Oh, God. Escaio down that right-hand side, a right back who can play in this team as a right midfielder, 79 rated, no pace. Orellano would love that position. Horta we have here as a center midfielder, 24 years old. Musrati coming in with the 25. Martins, 77 rated in that position, 28 years old. Another player that probably should be playing down the wings, same as Piazon. These guys need to play on those winger positions for sure. Galeno is looking very good though, 80 rated, only 23 years old, 91 pace, really good shooting and all that good stuff. So he would probably be competing against Genepo if we wanted to bring him in. Right-hand side definitely would have to be Orellano. At the back, we have Izquierdos, who has absolutely no pace and is 32 years old. We have Rolando, the fake Ronaldo, 35 years old there. And then Borja coming in with the 28. So we have plenty of players down the defense that need to be replaced. A lot of work needs to be done in here. And yeah, we have a few more days than we did with the Sheffield career mode in this one. I believe we're only in the middle of August. Yeah, we still have like 1 more week to do the transfer window, and we have 13 million to spend. That is not a lot of money. This would be a little bit more challenging, I think. We have Julius here with the 26-year-old. Then he is decent. He's not too bad, actually. We can keep a hold of him. Kazadi is a very good all-rounder. Gaitan used to be a beast back in the day. Castro right here, 33 years old. Brooks, there we go. That's a big player. Brooks can go into that centre-back position, 28 years old. Sequeira is actually also quite okay. And then on the reserves, a few talented players. Pereira with the 77 rating, looking quite good. We have Wilson here, 56 pace, not liking that. We have a good backup winger there. And Murillo, another good winger. We have Sadas, who looks quite young, and he is quite young, only 23 years old. So we have plenty of really good looking options here. And also we have Carmo. Isn't this like that big talented player that Liverpool was interested in? I think it is. I might be wrong, but yeah, there's plenty of good players in the squad and really good squad depth. Like a lot of these players are above the 70 rating, and any of them could really go into the starting lineup. So we will be working on this team if you guys want to. We can either join Sheffield and try and get them back into the Premier League, or we can join Braga and keep the Premier League option for a later point when we want to move to one of the biggest sides in the Premier League or a team within the Premier League generally, because Sheffield obviously plays in the Championship. So let me know what you guys think about these ideas. I personally don't know. I like both of the ideas. But I do think that Braga is a little bit more challenging because Sheffield within the championship could be a little bit too easy. But with Sheffield, the biggest goal would technically be to win the FA Cup. Okay, that would be the big goal that we set ourselves with Sheffield, to kind of get them into Europe as well, if that would be a possibility. Playing against those Premier League sides would be quite crazy, but the thought of having Nketiah and Brewster up top with Harry Wilson behind them also sounds very good to me. But it is all in your hands, guys. Decide in the description down below, both of the links. Go ahead and vote. It is your decision as always, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing what is going to happen with the voting. I can't wait to jump back into recording these, and the Sprint to Glories are coming back again. I will be recording those off stream from now on, because on stream I'm just doing Ultimate Team and it's doing so well at the moment. I don't want to disrupt that energy, so we're going to keep it off stream and then put it on YouTube without anyone ever knowing what happened in the Sprint to Glory. So I'm looking forward to that. Have a good one, guys. Vote, and enjoy your day. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow with the first episode of the new career mode. Peace.